Hi there, I'm Sarah with the Pikes Peak Library District, and today I'm here to craft along with you on the Faux Geode Spring Egg Craft. By now you should have picked up a package at your local library branch that had these ingredients in it. I'll have a fake plastic egg, Mod Podge and a paintbrush. There's going to be a push pin, a square of cardboard, and some dress pins, tweezers, glitter, my favorite, some tin foil, a handful of fake gems, and a selection of nail polish colors. From home, you're going to need scissors, a cup of water, some sort of glue, a liquid glue, and anything else you'd want to decorate your geode egg with. So I'm going to move the camera so that you can see my hands while we're crafting, and go ahead and get ready. All right, so here we are. We have our plastic egg and the push pin. And what we're going to do is use the push pin to create little holes that connect together so that then we can pull out pieces of plastic. So I've done one here, and I'm going to do a bigger one now and show you. But you're just going to poke the pin into the egg close together and create kind of an irregular shape. This is where the geodes are going to be, the gems are going to be shining through. And so you want to maybe think about the kind of design that you want and how you want them to sparkle through on the egg like they are on this one. So just continuing to use the push pin to make these holes very close to each other. Kind of a fun activity, actually. And you can keep creating your odd shape. And then when you feel like it's big enough, the size you want, it's gonna need to be big enough to get the gems through. Then you can start to pull the plastic out. So I'm gonna finish this hole up and pull the plastic out. And so you can kind of use the tack to rip any spots where it's still connected. And use your fingers to carefully peel that piece out. Something like that. And then we have the shell for our geode ready to go. And I think that'll look nice with some gems. I think I might want to make it a little bit bigger, actually. Maybe make like another spot over here. So I'll kind of work toward the hole I already made. I'm going to be careful not to use too much force either grabbing the egg or with the tack. It would be easy to kind of crunch it too much. Getting to the crunchy danger zone, so I'm going to see if I can just rip this last bit. Yeah, great. All right, so there is my irregular looking hole in my egg, and what we're going to do next is I've taken the dress pins that we were given and put them into the cardboard kind of like this. You can see they're at a little bit of an angle, but not too much, so that when I put the egg on, you can see it's held above the cardboard. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put the open part of the geode down because the paint is going to drip down. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna pour the nail polish onto the egg. I think I'm gonna start with green. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour one color and let it spread. And then we're gonna try another color. Oh, that nail polish smell. And I'm gonna let it spread and drizzle down. Create a nice organic look, hopefully. All right, so that's the green. Pretty cool. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of this color next. Kind of see what we get here. Oops, got some on the table. Uh-oh. And I'm gonna turn it around so that I can see this side. I feel like I'm missing some. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. You should probably have some sort of drop cloth or something underneath this cardboard. Holy moly, I'm making a big mess. Yeah, I'd suggest that at home, getting a piece of paper towel or a bigger piece of cardboard or something like that underneath. And I'm gonna try another color too. Try to maybe fill in some of the gaps where the color hasn't quite made it on the other colors. Okay. Now the instructions say to tilt it occasionally with the tweezers to spread it. So I'm gonna try that and see what that looks like. Ooh, that looks so cool. So I'm gonna figure out where to try to grab it from. And grab, ooh, that's, I guess you gotta be careful when you're grabbing it with the tweezers. All right, so let's see. I think I'm gonna hold on to it with the tweezers while I pour a little bit more nail polish. Yeah, wow, that looks really neat though. I like it a lot. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's good, kind of getting some of the gaps there. I think I'm gonna go back in with some more green. So you're just gonna keep doing this, refining your design and getting it covered with the nail polish. And then you're gonna let it dry for about 20 or 30 minutes. And so I'll come back to you after mine has dried and we'll pick up with the next step. So once your nail polish on the egg has dried, you're gonna do a coat of Mod Podge to seal it up on the whole egg. And then you're gonna paint it on and you're gonna let it dry for about 10 to 15 minutes. It should dry clear and just be a clear coat that protects it. So I'll finish painting this up. You do the same and I'll meet you back in about 10 or 15. So once your Mod Podge has dried on there, you're gonna take your tin foil and you're gonna crumple it up and put it inside of the egg. I'm gonna start with about half of what I got and just see how that goes. You can use the tweezers to help you if you need to. Oh boy. And you'll push it in there. This is going to be kind of the bed that your, it's still a little sticky, that your crystals stay on. I'm going to rip some of it off and make it easier to get in there, maybe. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're going to press it down into the egg. Okay, it's a little gloopy still. I probably should have let it dry for longer. So I would say make sure that yours is completely dry before you do any of this filling of it, because mine got pretty gloopy. Okay, then, so I just put a little bit of glue in to help keep it in place, and then we're gonna start placing our gems in there. And I would just pack them in as many as you can get and make them kind of burst out if you want, like so. It's also running into the nail polish at the bottom. Oh my gosh, it's so messy. Okay, yeah, don't do what I did. You definitely need to let it dry longer. I like the way that that looks with the 3 of them in there. You don't have to use all of them. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some glue around the edge of the hole. And then we're going to use our pouch of glitter to really jazz this up a little bit. And we're gonna sprinkle the glitter around the edges, and it's gonna stick on there. Now, if you wanna also put glitter on the gemstones in there, go for it. I definitely, am pro glitter. So if you're into it and you wanna add some glue onto your gems like I'm doing right now, and let the glitter kind of get in that cavity as well, I'd say the more glitter, the better. Okay, so you're gonna let this dry again until you're complete. So thanks for crafting along with me today. By now you should have an egg that looks something like this, and hopefully you had a little fun doing it too. If you make this craft with us, share it on your social media and tag PPLD. We'd love to see what you've made. Until next time.